Hi, welcome for the explanation of next Lexaniac assignment based on the implementation of syntax analysis phase of compiler to recognize simple and compound sentences given in input file. As this is the program for syntax analysis checking, we need both Lex and Yak program. So this is the sentence.l program and this is the corresponding sentence.y program. Now let us see what is the desired output. The desired output is that if we enter the sentence as we eat, then this is the pronoun and this is the noun. So it is a valid sentence, should be recognized. Similarly, this is also a valid sentence. But these are simple sentences. If compound sentences are given, they are either combined using OR, that is I play or we drink, or they can be combined using AND, like I eat and I play. So either we can give simple sentences having pronoun followed by a verb, or we can give compound sentences which will be combined using AND or maybe OR conjunction. So for this, let us see what will be the .y program. So as we have already seen few Lexaniac programs, we know that the three sections of Lex program are: first is the declaration section, then next is the rules section, and then the third one is the routines section. And similarly, in the Yak program, first is the declaration section, then second is the rules section, and then the third section contains the auxiliary routines. Now in the Yak program, you have to write the rules using grammar. So let us see the second section of the Yak program first. So because we want to check the grammar, which will have simple sentence like pronoun followed by verb, or which may have compound sentence where two simple sentences are combined using maybe AND or OR. So I have written line gives s/n. So why this /n? Because whenever we will type the input, at the end we will press enter key. So that enter key should be recognized. So this /n. So line gives s, that is s for sentence, followed by /n. So if this rule is followed, that is syntax is correct, then this action is performed, that is printf valid sentence and return 0. So whenever the syntax is valid, then this action is executed and this YY function will execute successfully, terminate successfully. Then the second rule in the grammar is S, that S stands for sentence. S gives A and S, or A or S, or only A. That is, if we want to generate only simple sentence, then S gives A rule will be used. If we want to generate compound sentence which is joined using AND, then this rule will be used, and when two sentences are combined using OR, then this rule will be used. And then finally, a simple sentence is represented by A, which is A gives pronoun followed by verb. So here in these three rules, whatever appears on LHS, that is line, S and A, these are the non-terminals, that is variables, and this /n and or pronoun verb, these are the terminals, that is tokens. So let us go to the first section now. So in the first section, we will have two parts. C declaration will be within these two symbols and other declaration will be outside these two symbols. So we will use percentage type to declare all the non-terminals, that is variables, and we will use percentage token statement to declare all the tokens, that is terminals. Then whenever we will type the input, then the input in our case is nothing but a string. So that's why in the union we are having char str of 10, that is character array whose name is str. It means that for all these non-terminals s and a, or terminals pronoun, verb and or, an attribute is associated with them which is nothing but str, which is a character array. So whenever these tokens are written by .l program, it will return the corresponding attribute value in this str string. Then in the third section of Yak program, we will have main. We will have one printf statement which will say enter the input sentence before the call to YYPass. Then YYPass will take that sentence as input and will pass it. If it is correct, then YYPass will execute successfully and control will come here, and then this program will finish successfully. Now let us see what will be done by the Lex program. Now in the Lex program, the first section will be having the declaration. So here the declaration is going to have hash include y.tab.h, which is the header file which is used for communication between .l program and the .y program. Then because we are using string function, strcpy string.h is included, and for the input output related functions stdio.h is included. Then in the second section of the Lex program, we are going to have rules, where rules are written using the pattern and action, where pattern is written using regular expression. So your input will be separated using the space. So space should be recognized where the action is nothing. Then you have to recognize /n. So if input is having /n, you will return the token /n. If the input type is and, then this capital and is written as token. Then if input is having or word, then this or capital or token is written. If the input is having either I or we, then we will recognize them as pronoun. Now why directly the token is written here and why not here? So here, because this token and is having only one string related to it, that is small a and d. So that is fixed. So there is no need to return anything. But whenever we are having pronoun can be either I or pronoun can be we. So what is the related associated pronoun, this one or this one, that should be written by this .l program to this .y program. So for that, as seen already in the previous program, YYLVAL is used. So what is this YYLVAL? YYLVAL is a variable of this union. Hence, it will access this member str of this union using dot operator as YYLVAL.str. And YYText will give the matched input. If input is I, YYText will have I. If input will have we, then YYText will contain we. So whatever is the input, that is copied in this YYLVAL.str, and then the token pronoun is written. Similarly, for the verbs, we are going to consider these verbs. So if any of these verbs is used, then only it will be valid for our program. You can add more verbs by adding them here. So again, if any of this, that is eat or play and so on, any verb of this is matched, then that verb is copied from YYText to YYLVAL.str, and then the token verb is returned to the Yak program. In the third section, YYError function is written that will display the error message. As there is Yak program, there will be no main function in the Lex program. There will be only main function in the Yak program. Now, let us see what will be the output of this program. As there are two files, sentence.l and sentence.y, first we have to compile sentence.l using the command lex sentence.l. Then you have to compile the Yak program using yak-d sentence.y. This command will create the file lex.yy.c. This command will create the file y.tab.c and y.tab.h. If there are no errors, then these two files, that is lex.yy.c and y.tab.c, are created, which are the C programs. So you have to compile them using C compiler, CC or GCC. So give the command GCC lex.yy.c, y.tab.c -ll to link these C programs with the Lex library. And if there is no error, then a.out is generated. So run the program using ./a.out. And then give the input, maybe compound statement or maybe simple sentence, and then accordingly the output will be generated. So like this you can write the program to check the syntax of simple and compound sentences. Thank you.